I want to go over the instructions for Tuesday, October 17th. So as you can see, I'm on Schoology right now. So it's really important that while I'm out, you are getting into the weekly folders and then into whatever the plans are that I left. So if we look at week 9 here, you will see that I have 2 plans in here. So if we click on the folder itself, it will just bring up the actual plans for both days. So let's start off by talking about Tuesday, October 17th, and then I'll do a secondary video for Friday, October 20th. And by the way, good luck this week on PSAT. If you are taking it, I know that you all will rock it out and do really well. So just remember to take your time with it and to do the best that you can. All right, here we go. So these are the plans for Tuesday regarding your essay. So you'll notice that you have the peer review and then you also have revisions. So first and foremost, if you're the author of the essay, you're going to actually open the peer review assignment that's on Schoology. You'll ask someone to read your essay. You'll share both the peer review document and your essay with the reviewer. Now, if you are the reviewer, you will actually read the essay and complete the questions that are in the peer review document. And make sure that you read each step carefully. This is based on the one-step rubrics that we've been working with, and I'll show you that in just a moment. But what's important about this is because of the way this is set up, you don't have to make comments in the actual essay of the author unless you really want to or unless they would like you to. It's an unnecessary step because it's really important that the author is reading the feedback that you're providing in the actual document. So that's step 1. Step 2 is then to make revisions. So as the author of the essay, once the peer review is complete, you need to review the feedback that is given. And there are actual comments or questions rather, in the document about the feedback. And like I said, I'll show you that document in just a moment. Then you'll make revisions to your essay based on that feedback. And you want to make sure that you don't skip this step. Now, before I show you the peer review document, I want to show you the timeline. I have actually modified the timeline in order to give you the weekend to finalize things. So if we look at our standard timeline here, on Tuesday, you're on the peer review and revisions. On Friday, you'll do the self-review and edits. And then your essay is actually due at the start of class on Monday if you're in period 1 and 3. And if you're in period 8, you will turn yours in at the start of class on Tuesday. Let me say that again, the start of class. You will have new assignments starting the 23rd and 24th, depending on what class period you are in. And those new assignments are about the Book of Unknown Americans. You won't have time during class to work on your essay on the 23rd or 24th. Now, if you are on the extended timeline, you know who you are. Go ahead and click open this. You'll see your new timeline. And then also make sure that you're just figuring it out. You have to plan accordingly. And so work outside of class. If you have extra time in class, then handle it. It's just up to you how you handle that to turn your essay in when it's actually due. But that doesn't mean that you get out of starting the new unit on the 23rd. All right, so it's in your best interest to work to get things done. So now let's go take a look at the actual assignment itself to make sure everybody is on the same page. So here it is right here, peer review. Click that open. You'll see it's officially due on Friday the 20th, and that's to ensure that you have plenty of time to complete it. So once you're in the peer review, go ahead and open the assignment. And then you're going to want to make sure that you share it with whomever your peer reviewer is. It can be anyone in the class that you want. If you are on the extended time timeline, make sure that you find somebody to share your peer review with. So again, if you're the author of the essay, you're going to ask someone to read and review your essay, share this document and your essay with the reviewer so they can provide feedback in this document. Let me say that again. You are providing feedback in this document, and the author gets a grade for the completion of this assignment. Reviewers, please put your name right here, read the author's essay, then in column 1, which is this column right here, which is all about the things that can be improved upon, make sure that you write the things that they need to do better. In the center, highlight where they are already meeting expectations. So just go up here and highlight like so. And then over here, write down any ways that they are exceeding expectations or things that they are doing really, really well if they're not exceeding based on the actual rubric. If you want to take a look at the full rubric, I've linked it right here for you, so you can open that up and remind yourself of what is considered exceeding and what is considered approaching. So the first part is to grade the topic and the assertions, providing feedback on those things, and then writing down some reasoning for what that looks like. And then when you go down, you'll see command of evidence, which is about the body paragraphs, specifically your context, evidence, interpretation, and tiebacks. Then you have your coherence, organization, and style, excuse me, which is all about the way it's formatted. It's also about making sure that you have a concluding section, so don't forget that. It's about the formal style. Remember, if they slip into first or second person at all in the essay, they cannot get more than an approaching on this part. And then finally, you have the control of conventions, which is everybody's favorite section. That's all about the grammar, comma usage, capitalization, punctuation, italicizing the title of the play, all of those things. So make sure that you're using conventions properly. Then there are 3 questions to answer about the essay, so don't forget to answer those questions. Then return it to the author. Let them know you're done. Author, once you have received your review back, make sure that you go through and read through everything that was stated. And then at the very bottom, there are 2 questions for you to answer about how you're going to use the feedback. So don't forget to do that part. All right. Once you have done these things, then I apologize. I'm like going all over the place looking for different things. Once you have finished the review, make sure that you submit it. And then once it is submitted, you're going to make your revisions. All right. So get into your essay and make revisions based on your feedback. It's really important that you do that step and make sure that your essay is good to go. A couple of reminders for this week specifically. If you email me, there's a really good chance that I won't respond. My surgery is actually on Tuesday, the 17th, and I will probably be out of it for most of this week. So it would probably be next week before I have an opportunity to respond to emails. But if you need something like really quickly, or you're struggling with your essay, Miss Strovink next door in room 221, she is the other 9th grade teacher. If you are really struggling with your essay, maybe pop in and just talk to her. Explain that you're in my class and you're not sure what to do related to your essay. I'm sure she would be more than happy to help you out, but please don't bombard her. Please, please, please don't bombard her. All right. And one last thing, if you are in kinky boots, break a leg. I know you'll all be great. And then also break a leg with your PSAT once again. So I think that is all I have for Tuesday, October 17th. I will place this video in the daily folder, and I'll probably place it in the announcements too. I will also create a separate video for Friday. So have a great day. I look forward to seeing you all later, and take care of yourselves. Bye.